That was an epic intro, wasn't it? Hi, my name is MrCoolPlays, and welcome back to another video. This is my usual intro, but I decided I'll spice it up this time. I'll do something a bit different, because everyone keeps clicking off the videos too soon. So, hopefully, you found that intro very interesting, and you will stay and watch the video, because I say pretty please, stay, okay? It's gonna be fun. Today's plan is I'm going to let you inside my brain. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight on how I come up with my builds. So that's basically it. So today I decided I want to build a lovely house here on this coral reef, right? Because I think a lot of people would like to see that, you know, since I'm such a professional builder. So I've chosen this lovely spot here, and I think I'm going to make a house here. And I think it's going to look really, really nice. So let's do this. The first thing I do anytime I want to build something is, of course, look in the creative inventory and see what I want to use and use it, I guess, to build. So I think we're going to have our house here on stilts. So I think we could get some oak wood like that, and then maybe some stripped spruce wood, as well as maybe potentially, no, we don't want the acacia wood. You know, I will get to the rest of the palette later. Right now I just want to sort of lay down the actual size of this thing, so we're gonna plan it out. I think we put the first pillar like here, one of those there. Right, so I did the platform. I think it looks quite nice. I think this is quite a good start. I added some extra elevation, right? You don't want it all to be on just one level, so I have two levels, and I think the upper level is where we'll put our little fishing house. This is quite a small space to build a house on, but I think we can make it work. I'm thinking perhaps terracotta, maybe orange terracotta, yeah, something like that could do, as well as that kind of terracotta, and maybe a bit of that terracotta too. Right, I picked out a gradient for us to start with. It's from orange terracotta to light grey terracotta, then to light grey concrete, and then to stone. This is going to be quite small, but hopefully there won't be a problem. And I think we could fit in some nice details into it. Also, Axiom is a giant help. It's saving so much time. If you don't have Axiom, I mean, you probably don't need to get Axiom. I need it because I make building videos all the time, right? It saves a lot of time, but if you don't have it, I mean, I guess you can consider getting it. It won't help you build better, it's just going to help you build bigger and faster. So, I recommend you give it a shot. Not sure how tall I want this, because I mean, like, you can't really make it too tall since it's so small. But I think this is a good height, maybe. I think maybe a tiny bit more. Also, if you're wondering why the videos are late, it's because I didn't have internet for 91 hours from Thursday to Monday. And it was absolutely brutal, but I have internet now, and it was fine. It was fine. I was enjoying myself. I was speedrunning Minecraft. I speedrun Minecraft in about 4 hours and 15 minutes, so I'm not really sure, you know, about speed, but like I ran Minecraft in 4 hours and 15 minutes, so I might do a speedrunning video, you know. I mean, I'm not that bad at it now. I'm just gonna have to not die, so that might be a bit of a challenge. Let me know if you'd like to see something like that, a speedrun video. Builder tries to speedrun Minecraft, I'm not sure now. Does that look any good? I think we'll keep it. I think I'll keep it, yeah. I think that looks okay. I think it looks fine. I don't think that looked any good whatsoever. And we'll change it up. I think this thing is just too small. We need to extend this thing, the whole thing out by one block. So there we go. Okay, let's do this again. And I think this time we're going to continue with these pillars upwards, and they're going to be integrated as part of the house. So the house is going to be bigger, and it's going to look a lot better. And I'm already getting the picture in my head that, yeah, this is going to be quite a nice house. I think this time I want to be a bit more vibrant with it, so I think I'm going to use some resin, maybe some smooth red sandstone, and then some orange terracotta. Does that work together? I think it does, yeah. I think that works quite well. I think a lot better than it did before. When I make my builds, I want them to tell a bit of a story, so this here has been here for a long time. That's why it looks very run down by the lighter shade of terracotta here, because that's meant to represent like weather and stuff like that, you know. And in the same way that we texture the walls, we need to texture the planks as well. So actually I think a bit of jungle wood would help here, and I think maybe a little bit on the sides as well. Just add in a bit of that extra color, right? I think some spruce wood as well, like just here at the joints. And I think maybe we can use some, maybe tough, or could it be deep slate? Maybe do some deep slate. I'm going a lot more bulky with the roof this time around. What I've come to learn from building is that slabs oftentimes don't really help a roof. I think slabs can actually detract from a roof. I think using just full blocks is actually quite a good move. Keeps your builds nice and simple, and I think it just looks good. That's basically just it. Does that look any good? I think that is a lot better than it was before. I think that's okay. And I think we can do like a different gradient for the top now. I think maybe we could do something like... I think grey terracotta would work now. Yeah, that doesn't blend whatsoever. Now there is a sneaky little cheaty way of doing gradients, and this is here, this tool in Axiom. And I don't really use this much, but I'm just here to demonstrate. And I think maybe I can use it this time. Just like, what do you think? Oh yeah, well see, now you're getting blocks that blend in between these. So, or you can choose just like 4 different blocks, and now you can see we have a gradient from grey terracotta to orange terracotta without even having to think about it. So it is a bit cheaty, but I think we're gonna use it. I think I'm gonna use it. Yeah, that tool is extremely useful. I don't have to think about gradients anymore. I can just kind of pick them. Now it is cheating a little bit, and I try not to do it too much, but when I'm really stuck on a gradient, it does come in quite handy, and I think that looks quite good. Do you think I think that looks quite good. I reckon it does. I think that looks quite good. I like it. It gives a nice outline to the roof. It makes the roof, you know, like seem like it actually ends there, or it has a bit of an overhang maybe. Maybe like it does something to the build. I think cyan, terracotta and tuff would actually go really, really well with this roof. And you'll see why now in a second, because cyan, terracotta. First of all, it's not cyan, it's grey. It's grey, it's dark grey, but that's fine. I really like that. I like that more than cyan. You see what I mean? Like cyan, terracotta. It's like a transitioner from deep slate to tuff, and that makes it one of the coolest blocks ever, because deep slate and tuff are one of my favorite blocks in Minecraft. And so the fact that we can transition from them using cyan terracotta makes cyan terracotta automatically one of my favorite blocks as well. And it just also has that color. Like that color, it's the perfect color. And we'll copy that side over to this side and add in a bit of that and a spot of that. And that should be pretty much it. Yep, that's a really good gradient. I really like it. Yeah, I changed up the roof a bit. I think this looks really, really nice. It's a subtle gradient from the top to the bottom. And yeah, it's just meant to look like the water is sort of faded down this. For the windows, I think we just do something like this. Nothing too complicated. 2 windows. 1 here, 1 there. That's pretty simple. And then maybe a window in here at the middle. Yeah, something like that. And a door about here. I think we'll put down a spruce door. I think that looks quite alright. Yeah, that looks okay. I think that looks fine, especially from a distance. This looks quite nice. I think this could use a drain. What do we think of this? I think that looks good. No, what? Never mind. We're scrapping the chimney too. We don't need a chimney. All right, we scrapped the chimney. It doesn't look any good. I think you're just going to put a window there instead. That will probably look 100 times better. Something like that. And there you go. Tree. Is it a tree tall window? I think that's too tall. No, it's tree tall, but tree tall is too tall. But it's not too tall. It's tree tall. Too tall is better. What we do need though, I think perhaps we could make this work, since it is... I think time-wise, this could be set in like now, like in the present, maybe a little bit in the past. So I think we will have like a satellite dish and antenna. So we will get iron bars and a trapdoor, and we can do something like so, and a satellite dish. Hooray, we have internet. Can also put some iron bars on the top of this roof here. Some kind of signal searching something anyway is occurring. Or will we just do a lightning rod? Does that look strange? Does that look stupid? Does it look stupid? Wait a second, we put it on this side. Yeah, that's about 100 times better. We're going to keep it on that side. I think we'll raise this section up a little bit as well, and then just do that. Is that too high? Is that too chubby? Is that... No, I think that looks okay. I think it's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 trapdoors, so 1 there and 1 from the other side. No, actually, I don't think we can do that. No, that's fine. We'll just have something like that. Is that okay? I think that's okay. Fences. We can use some fences. Fences are cool. Wouldn't want to fall off our balcony, terrace, porch. Fall off there. Wouldn't want to do that. I think this build needs a tiny, like... extension onto it, or maybe just like needs something here in the front, or maybe to the sides, just like something, because right now it's looking quite lonely and quite sad, and yeah, I just think it needs something extra. You know, it could be cool, perhaps a boat or a yacht. Nothing too fancy. Give me some dark oak wood. I think what we can do is we can get some dark oak wood now, and we can just get like a little tiny gradient going. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We're gradienting. How's the boat coming along? I think it is coming along quite nicely. It's going to be a nice, small, easy peasy boat. Nothing too special. I think that is quite good. Maybe just like extend it out a little bit out here. And change out the blocks, swapping out. Maybe swap the blocks out. Does that look okay? I think that looks quite okay. And we can make the extra bit of the boat here. It can be bone, so like just a little shell here. And I think the walls of the little boat can just be bone. I think something as simple as that should do. Don't want to make anything too complex now. I think maybe a nice little roof to seal the deal. Is that alright? I think that is quite alright. I think maybe we need to change it up a bit. Something like that. Right, does this look any good? I don't think it looks any good. Wait a second now. We need to change it. What about prismarine perhaps? Let's see if it works. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Blue roof? Is that a good color for a roof now? Is that a good color? I'm not entirely sure now. Might need a bit of thinking to happen. Or I could just like not do this whole thing and just like have it be a boat, literally like just a boat like that. Is that any good? Is that any? I don't think that's any good actually. See, the thing is, this video wants me to do a lot of thinking and I do not speak when I think, so it is quite a either short video or an extremely long one. It's one of the two because either I didn't want to edit it and you're just gonna have to watch me play Minecraft quietly, or I edited it and it took a extremely long time and it's extremely short because I have been saying nothing through the whole video. This looks horrible. This boat looks ridiculous. I do not like this boat. What if we just do that? What if we just do this? Is that okay? Would someone complain now? I think someone will complain. Right, we're not doing that. What are we doing? See, boats are hard. Boats are hard. It's meant to be easy. They're just boats, but they're hard. You know what I'll do? I'll do this. I'll just give it a nice sail. Is that okay? We'll give it a sail. A sail. It's going to be a sailboat now. Wool. Give me some wool. Maybe it could be light grey. What about light grey wool? Is that a good idea now? Do you think that's a good idea? Is it not? We'll find out. I apologize. I am really bad at building boats. I'm bad. This is probably why I'm not going to make a how to build boats video, because this is not a good boat. This is a ridiculous boat. It looks ridiculous. And nope, it's bad. Okay, you know what? Alternative idea. What we're going to do now, and it's going to be really, really easy. We're just going to do this, okay? We're going to get a fence. We're going to do that, and boom, it's a speedboat. We now have an engine. Very, very interesting. Very, very cool. Do you like that? Is that cool? Does that look anything like a speedboat whatsoever? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what we're going to do? Fine. Does this look like a speedboat? Is this a speedboat you'd be speeding in? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. How about we give it a chair? Something like that. Something nice and simple. Maybe two chairs. There we go. Like 2 places to sit, and then perhaps a steering wheel to go with it. How about that? Is that a steering? Does that look anything like a steering? Yeah, it's a steering wheel. That's a steering wheel. All right. That's a boat. That's a steering wheel. That's a house. Let's give this place some barrels and call it a day. Okay, here's some barrels. Look, oh my goodness, so much storage. Okay, this is so cool. We can do some barrels like that and call it storage. What do you think about that now? Is that cool? I think that's cool. You see that? That's storage. And yeah, I mean, looks finished to me. It's not the best thing I've ever made, but this is just to give you a little bit of a peek inside my very chaotic and interesting brain. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, then well, why did you watch the whole video? You enjoyed it. Come on. And thank you for watching, by the way. You got to this point, you're really, really cool. You deserve some shades. I'll see you again in another video very soon, or very not soon, depending on the circumstances. If I get an earthquake, then you won't see it soon, right? But I have never had an earthquake here before, so you probably will see a video soon. Oh, it could be a flood as well, but we don't get floods either. Or it could be a hurricane, but we do not get hurricanes either. Whatever. See you next time. Bye.